To the deep end, the public school era is old school forever. The moon and the tides really control the weather. The sun and the moon, yes, it do go together. A spiritual being that rides any weather. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Yes, I'm on my own, trying to find up my home. Riders on a stone, riders on a stone. Always on my own, trying to find up for home. Intelligent, adaptable, agile, communicate.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. This road trip for the Thunder kicking things off here in this one.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. Davis with some nice D.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat-out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
The kick out to Tatum. And it's Vucevic in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. And he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked, but we're..." Not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace. So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. First quarter, just over a minute played. There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
Now here's Tatum. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tatum. Connects on the 9-footer.
Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And the Thunder another three.
Field goal.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And an intentional. Foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Jokic with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Back to Davis. Into the lane. And Davis throws it down.
Assisted.
And truly a big man with guard-like quickness. Davis is super hard to corral once he gets in the paint.
Jackson in the corner. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here is Davis. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Jokic, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Suns trail by 5. Tatum on the wing. He has 5. The shot will not fall. Bridges with some nice defense. Young looking around. To the middle. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. Over Jackson. And it's off the back rim. No good. Outside Tatum.
First 2 minutes.
Thompson for the triple. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Back to Jackson. Pass to Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
And a new group in here. the Thunder.
Mitchell Robinson.
The Thunder leading by 3. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder, Nikola Jokic, Mikal Bridges, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Jokic a screen. Here's Young. Here he goes.
Trae Young.
Makes it off the glass. Young's got 5 points so far.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
High post Vucevic. Clock at 4. Pass to Thompson. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. The Thunder with the lead. Bridges attacking. It's Young on the wing. From deep, Jokic. And the Thunder another 3.
3-point field goal.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Jackson. A wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Inside. And the basket by Jackson.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now Young. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by Jackson. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Thunder up by 4.
All right,
let's take a quick break now.
Come on and get loud for your son's dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your son's
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Here's Randall. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs, Green, and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. Man, how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be.
That's his first personal
what
foul.
more could you want?
First team.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Second personal foul.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
That's his first personal
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Young outside. Back to Jokic. A 3. And Tatum pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Vucevic. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jokic has got 8.
And how about taking the contact on the way up? Jokic doesn't shy away from an aggressive defense.
Over in the corner, Randall. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Davis surveying the floor. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Jokic slams it in.
The ball handling skills of Jokic are unreal. He's very tricky and unpredictable in that pick and roll.
Over in the corner, Randall. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
A nice shot by Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
Outside Tatum. Over in the corner, Randall. Randall is doubled. Jackson in the corner. Outside Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Davis. Young, right side. The jump hook. Again, the Thunder score.
The assist.
Suns trail by 3. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Randall down low. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility. Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Jackson with the screen. To the paint. Pass to Vucevic. Tries again. Off the left rim and out. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. And here's Jokic. Crafty move. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here's the Suns with the ball. Randall down low. Thompson outside. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. Randall is doubled. Jackson has the open look. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Oklahoma City leading by 4. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And that's foul number 2.
Second team foul.
Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Well, it's about hustling, contesting shots, and Julius Randle doing work defensively.
30.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 6-point lead. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Jokic inside. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 3. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
And he makes the tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find the open man.
Here's Tatum. Bridges with some nice defense.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jokic inside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And stolen by Aldridge. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Capable of finishing off the drive. I love how determined Nikola Vucevic looks when he puts the ball on the deck.
Pass to Aldridge. Now here is Davis. He's defended by Randle. Outside for Davis. Just 4 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He had a nice open look right there. Murray's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Down low. And here's Jackson. Randle outside. For Murray. Second chance shot. with the clock winding down. And it's laid in by Randall. 10 points for him.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Jokic. Outside for Davis. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3-point field goal.
Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth personal.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Murray surveying the D. Oklahoma City moving it around. There's the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
That's his first personal foul.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Thunder lead by 18.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Aldridge.
2 minutes.
Here's Murray. Bridges outside. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Third team foul.
And not easy defending Jokic.
At the line
His
for the
height
Thunder.
puts the defense in a tight spot, and they just slipped
At
up
the line
there.
for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Fox with it. Picked up by Davis. Vucevic takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, the post game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Back to Davis. And the rejection by Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Randall. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Now, here's Jokic. There's 47 seconds left in the third.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
A pass to Fox. And they double up Jackson. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Bridges with the steal. It's stolen by Vucevic. Over to the left wing. Here's Fox. Randall surveying the D. Here's Vucevic.
And look at how well Jokic uses that size defensively there with a great contest on the shot.
For your Suns dancer. Come on, fans.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Suns trail by 16. It's Fox with the drive. Pass to Jackson. Another shot. Headshot off. Good defense by Jokic. To the inside. Here's Davis. And the shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 18.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
It's Fox with the drive. The shot, no good. Vucevic down low. The kick out to Fox. Kept alive. Vucevic with the bucket.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Oklahoma City leading by 16. Aldridge down low. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Aldridge has got his first basket of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Outside, Davis. From deep, Jokic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Thompson outside. And a clear foul there because he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Call for the Thunder.
Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. You know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
Update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Carving through the defense with ease. I love watching Young slam on the Jets, pin knife inside.
Right side, Fox. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The kick out to Young. A second chance effort. No good there. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Tipped away. Stolen by Robinson. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded by Hunter. Outside, Davis. To the middle. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now the Suns, a fast break. Jackson's got the ball. Now, here's Fox. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Off the inbound.
Yeah, you have to have awareness and focus. Gilgeous-Alexander looking to make an impact defensively.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
There's a screen by Robinson. And here's Young from the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Oklahoma City foul. Kevin Herter. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And here are the Suns now. They trail by 16.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
That's his first
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
Oklahoma City.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in the game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And here's Jokic outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Oklahoma City.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for Phoenix.
And last year, Randall averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randall has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
Here's Jackson. Missed inside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Second shot opportunity. Jackson misses. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Power down with both hands.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.
Or delays, why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, you run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fit while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them could share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot, 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 shot. Somebody to somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody to somebody who you're not.
everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sideline. You look at Oklahoma City.
This is their last game against this team. They're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played so very well.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
Now here's Tatum. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Randall outside. Connects from downtown. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Here's Vucevic. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said it before. The layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And he's really silencing all the haters. Randall has become a guy you can run the offense through time and time again.
And it's Jokic missing. And here's Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. The shake. The drive by Randall. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Randall effectively became a point center starting last year.
And coach put him in spots where he can make easy reads. So Randall knows exactly when to attack and when to look for a teammate.
And one big difference for Randall now, his ability to finish with the right hand.
Well, it's opened up a whole world of possibilities as teams just want him to go left. If he spins back and feels confident, he'll use that right hand to get a finish.
Tatum drives in. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Davis, that's good.
Not a lot you can do as AD just powering up inside and taking every advantage.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to Jackson. Randall, right side. Over Aldridge. Randall, good. Randall's got 8.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randall's able to score.
Murray up top. Back to Jokic. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
The drive by Tatum. And Davis with the block.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. He uses it so well.
And finished off by Davis.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Bridges. Good on the shot.
Jokic taking initiative on defense, showing he has those hands on that end of the floor as well.
Pass to Vucevic. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Aldridge. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Davis. Down low. Clock at 4. Jokic, good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Up top, Randall. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Randall. From the arc. That shot off. So the Thunder will take it the other way to the paint. Jackson can't get it to go.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Murray, no good. The Suns trailing. Tatum with it. Checked by Murray. Pass to Randall. Now Vucevic. And it's going to be a 3-second call. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Aldridge. 1 on the clock. The rebound by Jackson. So it's Phoenix now, trailing by 2. Thompson outside. Stolen by Bridges. Pass to Jokic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jokic has got 8.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Here's Vucevic. And there's a 3-second violation. And here are the Thunder now. 4-point game. Pass to Jokic. Lets it fly. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Into the lane. For 3, Randall. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Oklahoma City. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Back to Jackson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Pass to Jokic. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air, he had him.
You know, Jokic is such an interesting personality. Very focused on the court, but fun and relaxed off it.
There is a reason why they call him the Joker. I mean, it's not just because of his last name. It's because of his personality. He's jovial. He's always joking around with his teammates, and he keeps the locker room pretty loose.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Thunder with a lead. Pass to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The last few years, Jokic has led the league in touches, which is amazing, talking about a center in a guard and wing-driven league to be able to do that.
And Jokic has been posting prime Russell Westbrook numbers with staggering efficiency here, bro.
Well, it's incredible just the patience he plays with and then the decision-making that he has, waiting for the right cut, delivering the ball on time and on target.
Pass to Vucevic. Rejected by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
Shot from the low block. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Fred, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Out to Thompson. Jackson on the wing. Right now averaging 6 a game. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Jackson's gotten his second bucket.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Jokic. That shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Right wing. For 3, Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girl. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girl.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Jokic. Over Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block. They recover it. Jokic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Jokic on the double team. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Oklahoma City ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 3-point lead. Pass to Davis. Driving inside. And finished off by Davis.
And once Davis got some speed under him, everyone was expecting him to go for that dunk, which is exactly what you got.
The kick to Hunter. Fox right side. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside. De'Aaron Fox just continues in the offseason, BA, to explore where it is he can get just a little bit better. That's going to be tough on defensives this season. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Vucevic. .149 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity. To the middle. Stolen by Young. Pass to Jokic. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the improvement we've seen from Fox, it's across the board, Brent. It's not just about scoring.
And that's the kind of growth that you like to see. So playmaking, a little bit more defense. And then I think for this ball club, looking for a leader. And De'Aaron Fox would love to be that.
Outside Edwards. Jokic up top. Just 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Shooting for Vino.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Jokic. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Outside Young. The kick out to Edwards. Just 3 to shoot. Crosses over. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's the end of the first half with a score. Your Thunder 37, the Suns 28.
And so it's Oklahoma City. They have a nice... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Suns trailing. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Davis. Fox outside. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. Fox has got 7 points.
Keeps working hard on this three-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
On the wing, Davis. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Nikola Vucevic. That's his second personal foul. First team.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
To the wing on the left. Fox outside. On the tape. And Fox powers it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Back to Edwards. Let's go with a three. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Edwards has got his second basket of the game. And Anthony Edwards, he had his ups and downs as a rookie. The talent is abundant, though.
Yeah, I mean, he just needs to learn his spots on the floor. Find where he's most effective attacking. And once he gets all that sorted, he'll be a more consistent player.
That one is off. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Jackson drawing the double team. Pass to Randall. Back to Barrett. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
Thompson outside. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Outside Murray with the drive, and they pick up 2. Murray's got his first points in this one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Tatum. Fires from the wing. Here's Vucevic. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Vucevic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And it's Murray off the drive. For 3, Bridges. Pure from 3-point range.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Tatum. Picked by Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Murray. Aldridge outside. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Cunningham. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the basket by Bridges. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified, but teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Tatum. Driving in. Excellent D there from Davis. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Bridges with it. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 6. From 15 feet away. Phoenix grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Vucevic. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Tatum's got his second basket on the night.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Murray, no good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Girls. Some substitution.
Three-pointer, Fox. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out this.
Come on, get loud for your Thunder Girls. It's
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Aldridge. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns trailing. Thompson in the post. Puts up a three. Oh, he drains the three, and he'll go to the line for one more.
That's his first.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, it's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays, too. Winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need.
Murray's shot is good. And, you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Back to Randall. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Pass to Vucevic. Randall outside. Back to Vucevic. Tries again. Rejected by Jokic. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Bullseye! And now a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Murray from outside. Randall pulls down the board.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
For three, Bridges. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
First personal foul.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Pass to Vucevic. Looking to win the run. Fox. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the trifecta. And the Thunder lead by 12.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Here's Jackson. No luck on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Here's Murray. And here's Jokic outside. On target from range. Jokic has got 25 points.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And Davis with the block. Bridges with it. Fox picks him up. And here's Jokic outside. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And it's Murray off the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one off the back iron and out.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
From deep, Jokic. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Driving to the basket. Pass to Vucevic. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:50 left in the fourth. Tipped away. Stolen by Davis.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. And a nice finish on the layup.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Now Murray lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Outside Tatum. And there's the drive. Rejected by Jokic. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic the screen. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They led by as many as 18.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Thunder.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Jackson Jr.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Bridges outside. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Jackson. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Randall with the jam.
Impactful when Randall can get out wide and run like that in the fast break.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 11-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Tatum with it. Defended by Murray. Now here's Vucevic. For 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A clean win. And one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at...
On a tippy toes, in a LA live. I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood. Can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it. Pull up with it. Put some diamonds on her toes. Let know that I'm real. Used to pull it. You can still call it a. Can't be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems. I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning. Salt on out my neck. Cause I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar. Cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on following my footsteps like the. Like I'm Montana. Like I'm shit, like I'm Black New Phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my friend. Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. I'm a and she too messy, no flex. Rose gold ornaments, drop 210 car game with no 10. Got a you to know you can hop in front of tip, boy 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses and a ready to mute it, he still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ops played, then they still got. I done.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. This their first look at this year's New York. In the 2 meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Smart. And the rejection by Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Phoenix ball.
Porzingis with the steal. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Suns. Poked away. Stolen by Smart. Here's Harden. Driving inside. He draws iron on the dunk. Here's Jackson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Harden. Pass to Porzingis for three. Randall grabs the board.
And one thing that separates Randall from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
Outside, Fox. Now here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up off the glass.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now, here is Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
The assist.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Back to Harden. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist. Jackson's got 6.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Next substitution, Yusuf.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
I asked him to sum up their season to this point. He said, look, there's room for improvement, but there are a lot of positives we can draw from. He just wants to see more consistency every night. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Drops in the tray.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Harden right side. Pass to Nurkic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Vucevic.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates. Capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Harden with it. Shoots off the step back. And the shot is long.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Connects from three-point range.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Fox. No points in the game yet for him. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. stolen by Holiday. And here's Harden. And he drives in. Porzingis. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And that's a foul called on Porzingis.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 11. Fox goes in. Here's Vucevic from deep. And Fox gets it to go.
Man, what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson, that's good. Jackson's got 8 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And inside Harden is such a difficult cover. Get too close, and you know he'll cleverly draw a foul.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nikola Vucevic.
Dancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Knicks trailed by 13. Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And here are the Knicks now. Fires the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
3-point field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show. And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics, but it is still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out to Porzingis. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Right, there's no question Gordon has game, especially remembering some of those dunk contests he was in.
An impressive athlete, no doubt. And his outside shot has improved. Now he's got to concentrate on scoring more for his team.
And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 9-point game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. guys.
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Tatum. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 9. Here is Harden. He's got 13. And the rejection by Jackson. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Pass to Smart. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Harden outside. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. And then Collins slams it in.
Assist goes to
one of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
To the paint. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Don't sleep on his athleticism now. Porzingis plays well above the rim.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Collins.
2 minutes.
Randle outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact, give him the N1.
And last year, Randle averaged double digits on the glass.
Right. He was especially effective on the defensive glass. In fact, Randle has been much more engaged defensively. His improvements on offense overshadowed that a bit, but his improvement defensively is real, guys.
Phoenix with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Vucevic. Can't get it to fall.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Here's Collins. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Tatum. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Here's Tatum. James Harden picking up that last basket. Randle down low. Here's Vucevic. And again, it's the Suns missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Well, being aggressive and assertive. The big man snatching the rebound.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
John Collins
drills the three-pointer.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Your Suns, 39. The Knicks, 38.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. New York trailing. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 20. Back to Nurkic for the lead. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Doesn't go for him. The Knicks go the other way with it. Now Harden. Pass to Nurkic. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Outside Tatum. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Phoenix.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for New York.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Randall over Harden. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden with it. Back to Smart for the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Tatum, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 4-point Suns lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Back to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 dimes a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Pass to Collins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assisted by.
And that's now 9 points for John Collins. Tatum drives in. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
14th foul.
It's on Porzingis. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And pointing back to his performance at the line. Last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
James really left alone that time.
3-point field goal.
Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
From deep Harden, and again, New York with the triple.
You talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Vucevic. And right away, they make. With a three-pointer of their own.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
1:19 left to play in the third. Gordon for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Fox will bring it up for Phoenix. The lead is 2. And the basket by Tatum.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jackson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
James
drills it from outside.
3-point field goal.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Pass to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 and 12 now.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
And he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Suns lead.
Boy, there's no question Vucevic has got offensive skill. When he gets to his spots, he is so effective.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Harden. Shoots over Fox.
In the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Suns lead by 8. Going inside. Here's Jackson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Pass to Gordon. Harden way outside. Randall grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Knicks trail by 10. Here's Harden. Here he goes.
James Harden.
And the jam by Harden.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Fades. Porzingis with the rebound. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Good on the three-point shot.
This is where the respect you have for Porzingis' ability to drive is when he can pull up that jumper and become a real handful.
The kick out to Fox. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And the Suns lead by 7.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside for Jackson. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And the Knicks hit again from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And here is Fox. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Porzingis. A wide open look here for Holiday. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Jackson. Now Vucevic. Jackson trying to break free. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 14 points here in the second half.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
A wide open look here for Porzingis. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Pass to Jackson. And the rejection by Collins. The kick out to Fox. Vucevic with it. Second chance effort. It counts. And the foul. It's on Porzingis.
That is the size and power coming into play right there. Vucevic excels at using his physical advantages to capitalize.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also done a really good job working in the low post tonight. Those points have been big for them.
Pass to Jackson. Now Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
The Suns leading. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and them taking advantage of that.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to listen to the Knicks coach talk about the game with his team. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Fox. Headshot off. And New York the other way now. In the corner, it's Hayward to take the lead. A three-pointer is right on target.
Three-point field goal.
Hayward's got the lead up to 3 now for New York.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Here's New York. A shot by Hayward, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's Harden with the ball for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. "32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porzingis can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for the Knicks, Gordon Hayward. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, this is a space you do not want to allow Gordon Hayward to get. He has been a lights-out free throw shooter his entire career. Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
At the line for the Knicks.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Here's Vucevic. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
So it's New York picking up the win. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Knicks. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games. Randle with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Pass to Vucevic. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. In the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position, and at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three-ball. I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
And that one is good. And stolen by Tatum. And the shot goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
It's to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Tipped away.
New York foul.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
Goes back up. Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Randle outside. For 3. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Jackson. The Suns need to get a shot off. Randle with the bucket. Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Vucevic goes up with it again. Outside for Randle. They shoot again. Porzingis with the block. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Crosses over, and the layup is good.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Tatum. And here's Jackson. Porzingis with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
How hard? 2 minutes. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Harden's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
1:30 left in the first. Here's Smart. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix leading by 4. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. And at the top of Coach's to-do list is figuring out how to deal with the Kristaps Porzingis mismatch. Coach says Porzingis can be a nightmare to defend because of his height and shooting. If we go big, he'll drag our rim protectors away. But if we go small, he shoots right over us. And that's why KD referred to him as the unicorn. Guys?
Thank you, David. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Tatum. Porzingis with the block. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Cans it from downtown.
And that's a nice decision on Hayward's part. Good timing on the pass, and he doesn't want to waste an opportunity to bury the jumper.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders.
For your next city dancer.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Suns.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
For
some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks.
Pass to Jackson. That one, no good. Collins with some nice D. And Holiday has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Holiday's got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Taken away by Holiday. On deep, Collins. Rebound by the Suns. On the wing, Thompson. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Randle down low. And the layup is good.
Julius Randle.
Randle's got 5 points so far.
The strength and the quickness and now the confidence coming along as Randle's able to score.
Outside, Porzingis. And here's Harden. 11 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Over Tatum. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. Driving inside. At the elbow, Vucevic. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
That's from
16 points for Vucevic.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Thompson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Here's Randle. Back to Thompson. Pass to Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randle over Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Randle, tough guy to guard here as he uses that frame to earn another trip to the free throw line.
And one thing that separates Randle from other guys, his size. That spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Vucevic. Jackson with it. Tries again. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randle reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Akeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
And it's Harden shooting it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Thompson outside. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Randle. Shoots from the high post. That one doesn't drop. Now the Knicks take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you.
It's a second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That will change some things.
Jason Tatum.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Now, here's Fox. Got a piece of it. This one for three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
He sinks the three-pointer. Fox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, I love the fire right here that Fox is playing with. You sink three, he's looking to come back and get you.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for New York.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
Back to Fox. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Randall with the bucket.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Out to Hayward. There's 37 seconds left now here in the second. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
And a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Fox goes in. That's to Vucevic. The kick out to Fox. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
You love the pressure he's putting on there. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the lane. Randall's got 11.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
On the wing, Harden. And he drives in. Goal.
That's the end of the first half for the score. The Knicks 33, the Suns 34.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
The deep three from Harden. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Harden's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Porzingis with the block. 3 on 3. And the jam by Harden.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Fox, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Fast break, here come the Suns. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Jason Tatum.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Holiday with the 3. He doesn't hit that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Right wing. Pass to Vucevic. Thompson outside. Now here's Tatum. Takes a 3. Porzingis with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Suns trail by 6.
New York foul. And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Gordon Hayward.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Tatum. Wide open. The Knicks pull it in.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Stolen by Thompson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Connects from 3-point range.
3-point goal.
Vucevic has got 19 points. Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing deep with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Knicks making a switch here.
Second team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. And here's Harden for 3. No good. Now 10 for 13 in the game. Releases. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Pass to Randall for the lead. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. For 3, Hayward. Vucevic with the rebound. And stolen by Hayward.
Phoenix foul.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
And so here is New York. It's a 1-point game. Harden scanning the floor. Good on the triple. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Knicks.
An elite scorer who takes pride in torching defenses. Harden is outstanding at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
It's Jackson atop the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Here's Harden. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Vucevic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And few guys can score like James Harden. His ability to fill it up not only makes a huge impact for his team, it's also won him a few scoring titles in the league.
Vucevic down low. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that.
That's his first personal.
That is his first foul of the game. Right side Tatum. Outside Jackson.
And in the first half, they had some success from beyond the arc, but that hasn't been the case since halftime. That shot has dried up.
Back to Harden. pass to Nurkic. Launches it. Randall grabs the board. Suns trail by 5. Suns moving the ball around. And here's Tatum for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 points.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
And the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside for Jackson. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The Knicks have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
At the line for the Knicks.
They throw good. James Harden.
At the line, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Randall. Over Hayward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal.
After being picked 7th out of Kentucky back in 2014 by the Lakers, you remember Julius Randle, an auspicious start to his career, breaking his leg on his very first NBA game. That has not deterred him.
James Harden getting it done for New York. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter.
Come on, fans.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And the Suns call time.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment. And let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Can't afford to let Vucevic get comfortable. He's content to take these shots whenever the D gives them up.
5 on the clock. Back to Porzingis. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Fox. Randall outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And Harden launches it from deep. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. The kick out to Fox. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
From deep, Harden drains the 3-pointer. Harden's got 36. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Suns timeout. Your Knicks City Dancer. into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Bol.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. It's Harden with the...
Oh, man. Fans love that. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. I love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And the foul on Drew Holiday.
That's his second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Vucevic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vucevic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Pass to Jackson. Now Barrett. Vucevic with it. Headed by Porzingis. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Randall no good. The Knicks leading by 7. Right side Porzingis. Kicks it out to Harden. The tray. And again, New York with the triple.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Jackson down low. He can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The kick out to Fox. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Holiday gets the bucket. And 11 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Good D by Harden.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And Phoenix making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Suns trail by 17. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6 in the quarter.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Tatum drives in. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Outside, Porzingis. And the rejection by Jackson.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Knicks.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for James Harden.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And that's a shot Klay Thompson is very capable of making.
The three from Harden. They get it back. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Drills the baseline jumper.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. Always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And he's been a force on the glass.
Maybe I'm underrated, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm legendary, if only it running my block. #1 draft pick, they watching me shooting my shots. You witnessing thug passion, you think I just ran in the pot. I do this for me, I do this for you and every other kid on the block. The ones who got dreams, till everyone is filled, they never stop. I want you to win, we never gonna lose, we never gonna fold. We only get stronger, them levees gonna hold. Even in the rain, carrying lows, positivity till it turn into blows. I am one with my destiny, I give you my all, the best of me. And I can't die, so tell my ops, let's play the best of 3. And I'm on my chef career, smelling from the mezzanine. Cooking comp is my specialty, know I got the recipe. Immortal, live forever, never dying, forever trying. Above ground, forever flying.